I know that you're trying to make me do something that is against my better interests. So
Oh, did
Uh,
I do that to you?
yes,
now, before I get going, I perhaps want to address the plumbing issue. Did you send my email, forward it to Phil? Because I've been blissful since Monday, since I effected the very decent repair to my system. And for Uncle Dave's benefit, it was the inlet valve mechanism which was foobarred.
yep.
So since I've replaced that, it has been rock solid. It makes a really nice, resounding and comforting thunk as the mechanism
Yeah.
cuts out
So,
the
so
the
that the inlet valve was that sealed unit that you were talking about.
yeah.
Yep.
It was I mean, inside the bowl, I didn't realise it. I thought it was all one thing, but it's two separate things. It was just they were very close to each other, and that was. I thought I've got to replace the whole thing, but no, I didn't. I just needed to replace one of those two components, which is standalone effectively. So I was really pleased when it went in and it connected. And oh God, I've been in Nirvana, Dave. I'll be
Yeah,
on.
nice. I just forwarded it to Phil then with that little memory prompt. So done.
Okay.
Well, this looks like a very pretty course, and
He,
Andy's nailed one. He's going for the green,
he's going to get the green.
Oh baby.
but only just like it's normal tonight. So
Oh, no hard greens.
no,
No hard fairways. Okay.
very nice shot.
Yeah, indeed.
Mm.
Not so nice.
Well, it's not bad though.
Hey, acceptable. So have you both recovered after the 18th on Monday?
Beg your pardon, Dave.
Have you both recovered after the 18th on Monday? Or are you both
I have
flown
no
into the
idea.
water? You have no recollection. You sound like a Trump official.
That registers absolutely nothing on me, Dave. Oh,
Nice shot,
look.
Dave.
Ah,
You see, your problem, Dave, is you live too much in the past, and I'm definitely the sort of person which just lives for the moment.
oh, I don't know, Andy. I reckon if I'd won 5 of the last 6 games, I might be enjoying the past as well. He's,
Yeah.
he's
Indeed.
kicking our butts.
That's all I'm going to have, though, going forward, is living in the past, holding on to previous glory. 53, down 28. A bit more.
And Andy will find out his chair has been set 3/4 of an inch low for the last month and a half, and suddenly he'll be back.
Too much?
Well,
A whiff of long and right in that, Dave.
well, I
Still
think
too hard.
I've got to say, Dave, that I'm cock a hoop with that drive because it wasn't. It was quite a tight little sort of landing area,
Yeah,
and as
isn't
you
it?
know, it usually takes me 9 holes before I get a whiff of doing things correctly.
It's a good sign.
It is a good sign because I'm relaxed. You see.
Oh,
Good shot.
Oh,
nice.
I'm pretty relaxed too. I've got 6 soup prawns to eat tonight. I'm very happy.
Fantastic.
This isn't bad, this. Oh, I had it as
Oh,
well.
you did
Oh, you
too.
did have it. Oh, that was in the middle.
Not that much. Oh, less. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's like how I was
What?
putting today. Terribly.
Well, whilst Dave's having a practice putting on this green to Melbourne, Dave, I've got a question about graphics, which since I put the new card in, the I don't know whether it's because I've just ramped all the settings up, but just even outside of perfect golf, the color and saturation showing on my monitor has changed somewhat. So even though I sort of have presets on my monitor, the color is definitely richer than it was with the other card. And I kind of noticed it. I didn't really notice it Monday so much,
Yeah.
but I have noticed it the last day because I played a bit of what was it, Dirt Rally, and it just everything seems richer. I don't know whether that's just my imagination running riot.
That sounds better. Yes.
I know.
I wonder, Andy, if maybe the new cards have a better range of color accuracy, maybe an extra, bit depth of color or something like that, and so everything is just translating a bit more naturally.
And or maybe this course is just. I mean, it's popping out the range of color, the richness of color. Mind you, I've got all the settings turned up, to the maximum, apart from shadows, and it looks like a new game I'm playing.
Well, it doesn't sound like a problem. Sounds great.
But I just didn't notice it on Monday so much. Maybe it was because I was more worried about flooding issues.
It's definitely this
I will
course,
ask
Andy.
one question. There's one potential possibility. Do you install the NVIDIA drivers by themselves, or do you install the NVIDIA app as well?
No, I just installed the drivers. Or did I? Yeah, I think so.
The reason I asked that question is if you installed the app, it'll go out there and change stuff by itself, depending on what it sees and feels your machine is doing. So if you did install the app, it might have been, that's a possibility. But you'd have to check whether you did or not.
But I've got to agree with you, Andy. This course seems more vibrant.
It is a nice colour palette.
Yeah,
I agree.
So I've got a funny feeling what you're saying is to do with the course.
And I think he's done something to the sky. I don't know whether it's a custom skybox or something, but the way the clouds are moving, I can't remember seeing that.
The clouds are sort of really, really effective. I mean, as well, that's
done a great job.
Yeah.
Let's hope this guy's got excited and starts making more courses. Who is it, Andy?
Rob V.
Rob V. He's a good designer.
It's not bad.
That's under the hole. You can have a crack. Long looks bad. I don't want to not be long. 816.
Yep, good shot.
I think his if the first two greens are anything to go by, I think he's stopped doing what he did in the early courses, and there are still slopes on the green, but they're not sort of ridiculous bumps just shoved in for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Leading to, well, all sorts of shenanigans.
You've left it in the perfect position, Dave.
I think so.
Right. I'm just going to get through this hole and then going to feed the cat. 5. Oh no, this one actually moves both ways, I think. So we'll just have it a little bit from right to left, not much. Oh, I was right as well. Just the pace of it, really.
I think I've got a lot more right to left.
You're right. Did have a lot more, though.
No, no harm, no foul. Except I'm going to be 2 behind you now.
Optically, this looks like it's a fair bit right to left, but it's not. It's going to go firm right edge.
Oh my God! I didn't see that going left to right at all.
It only had to go 1 millimetre left, and it was going to drop in. I couldn't see that going that way. Wow.
Well, that was unexpected.
Right, I shall be back in a moment.
No worries.
That sucks.
Let's see, up to date and bold?
I am up to date in bold, Dave. Are you?
No, I haven't seen today's, but that's probably nothing, maybe.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't think I'll be giving anything away to say that Hope's in not a very good mood.
She's filthy at the moment.
She is filthy.
She's very filthy. But
And what did you think of my theory, Dave? The unholy alliance.
it's very unholy, Dave. And it's still a possibility.
It is, because she will go and get comforted by Dad, because everyone's abandoned her, and then she'll see Sheila and Luna, and who knows what could happen.
I did have a good laugh at the Sheila Luna reunion.
I did too. I think I texted you that I lolled at that scene.
So that was the scene that you lolled at, was it? Because it made me laugh, just the way she was on the verge of, slapping her and all sorts of stuff, and she's embraced her. Oh, my granddaughter.
Yeah. It's hilarious.
It was funny.
They are going to be a great couple in the show. It's going to be fantastic. There's going to be more upsetness for Steffi, which is always a good thing.
Yes, no, we like that. And Steffi hasn't run off, or has she? We still don't know what's going to happen because Finn is going to get sucked into that unholy alliance as well.
So here's the question: do they throw hope back to Liam, or do they delay that all happening and let her have a crack at Finn when Steffi throws him out yet again because of Luna?
I think that's a possibility, and that would make sense.
Yeah.
Because that's going to hurt Steffi even more if Finn checks up there. So.
Yeah, and especially if Hope gets pregnant to Finn, that's like the ultimate ticket to Steffi thing. That'd be great.
Yeah, well, he does need more seed around the place, though. So.
And poor Carter, he's practically you can just know he can move on with the French dealer for sure.
Absolutely, but right now he is the perennial whipping boy, Dave.
He's always been the whipping boy. I called that about a year ago.
Yeah, I had a thought, and it was more of a challenge for Zed, but she's not really into AI. I've gone, someone needs to tell AI to do Carter as a whipping boy and see what it comes up with.
Oh no.
I don't even know what a whipping boy would look like. But...
Well, I think almost all the AIs won't do celebrities.
Yep.
Because that's like against the rules.
But you don't tell them. You don't tell them it's a celebrity. You just say, "Well, here's an image.
Yeah.
Turn this person into a whipping boy."
Oh, it's a good question whether it would pick it was a celebrity. Because he's not a very big celebrity.
No, he is not.
Right. I
Now,
wish I'd seen.
This is an interesting shot.
Yeah, I really wish I'd seen what the landing distance was on. What was it, Andy? I didn't notice it. I was busy.
It was 302 yards.
Okay, I'll just swap to the driver and I'll be all good.
Yeah, that's one. Just go with the default aiming and you'll be right as rain.
Got
a bit excited, and that's going to be a greasy one.
Well, I reckon that was the 146. And that's what I'm going to hit.
Yeah, I did chop the 146, but I think I accidentally hit it full or close to it. Oh, that's nice, though. A bit unlucky. Didn't need much more backspin and it would have rolled all the way down. Okay.
Wow, 7 inches.
God, that's a 3.5, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah. Alright, so this is 22 inches downhill. I'm not going to have to hit this very hard at all. Turn left. Why didn't it turn left? I think it's pretty flat around the pinch.
Right. Right. I'm actually aiming just inside your marker.
It's good.
Oh,
what a putt.
Oh my God.
Wow. Fantastic.
Wow, that's close. And it was the right pace as well.
Andy, look how terrible a disaster it would have been if we'd lost it to the right. You'd been down in among those trees, down God knows what. Would have been.
I was well aware of that, Dave, and I thought, right, I'm going to play to the left-hand side of the green, and if it fades a bit, I'm going to be right on it, and if I hook, I'm going to be in the bunker.
Yeah.
So I was very cognizant that there was horrible things going to happen right
Yeah.
that.
And they're not far from the pin either. I think we all did exactly the same thing, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm scared of it even now. What?
Oh no. Well, you were right to be scared of it.
I wasn't scared of the putt. I was just scared of the concept of going right down. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm just going to slow everything down for a second. Not rush this shot. I want to not miss this. All right.
Very, very well holed.
Well, it would have been a disaster if I'd missed that.
This one might be a genuine par 5. Maybe.
Well, it is now.
Oh boy.
Didn't go very far either. 75 uphill, so that I hadn't appreciated that.
No! Oh.
Not a disaster. There's a lot of scary fall-offs on this course.
Wow, actually, yeah, if you run off to the right there,
Yeah.
potentially that could.
There is a Goldilocks shot there, though. That's is pretty much it.
Yep, it's as close as you'll get to perfect.
Not close. Not really in range, I don't think, but might get it within flop range. That'd be nice. Yeah, well.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah. Very nicely
Oh,
done.
you kept that under the trees beautifully.
There. On a 6.
Good now.
Yeah.
Very cultured fade, Dave.
Thank you. I did put it on there.
That was a shot not in your bag a year ago.
He's not doing cultured fades now, is he? I just distracted for a moment.
Yeah, he just stuck it to us and did a perfect cultured fade, Andy. And he meant it, he said.
Yeah. We've got to watch out for that sort of carry on.
Indeed.
if it keeps doing that kind of thing, where will it end?
I'll start playing
Get
the
a
high
Velcro
ball.
and sew the target on his back.
Whoa, 1, 2, 2.
Math.
Could be right on it.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Oh.
Oh!
Lovely. Stop.
I thought it had a chance of spinning into the hole there.
Well, it did.
I didn't think it would spin back quite as much. Oh.
Ooh,
Garbage.
interesting.
Didn't go anywhere.
Right. Well, I'm definitely not getting backspin from here. Pitch, or do I want to?
Yep, pretty good.
Pretty decent.
Nice putt.
Gave me a bit of information, I believe. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, it's another good look at it. I thought it was going to curve in beautifully, and then it just straightened up a bit. If anything, moved the other way.
Oh.
Just nothing is dropping for me tonight. Come on. Yep.
Well, the hole's protected itself very well. 3 pars on a 500-yard par 5.
Yeah, it's a pretty feisty green. Not stupid, but difficult. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Interesting. And
3,
it's
4,
scary.
6. Oh my word! Oh, it is scary. There's a socking great lake down there.
Very definition of scary.
Oh dear me!
Let's not come back here at Tour Pro.
Oh, you almost hit the bird.
Did I?
Yeah. As the ball was coming down, a bird was flying at you. Well,
Yeah, we
think
almost found out if they're 3D objects.
Do you get a an achievement thing on perfect golf?
You do. You do.
Did
If you hit wildlife in the game, there's an achievement unlocked.
Wow, I've never done that before.
Me either.
I'm concerned.
That's about perfect, I think. No need for concern when you can hit that shot.
It worked, but it's clearly not the same club that Andy hit.
Clearly not, though.
I might just draw it around. Feels safer.
Oh,
That's gonna.
it might be a.
Right?
What the? No, that's
No, it's-
gone.
I mean, I did super hook it, but I got a hand grenade combined with a super hook, and that's what happened. Not happy. Oh, it's still rolling or something. I haven't got to continue yet.
Uh-oh.
You might be playing a shot from below the level of the water.
Yeah, sometimes this ends badly. Still no ball. Give it
Might
another,
be you've landed in.
give it another 30 seconds.
There it is.
Oh, there we go. Let's see where the drop is.
Oh.
1,500 yards away.
What?
Right.
I just had to drop with a penalty because I don't know where the ball would have ended up. No, it's all I deserve.
It's dropped you behind the lake, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's a reasonable penalty to take. It's fair.
Well, either that or you've got to get your bloody aqualung out, Dave. I mean, come on.
I wasn't going to chance hitting it from down there in the water.
Yes, that's
I might have
right.
had a million shots trying to get out.
You might have come across Neptuno while you were down there.
Oh, no. I wouldn't have come out of the water if that happened.
That's another nice shot.
Oh.
Oh.
I
Unlucky.
thought I was going to grab, but obviously it didn't.
All right, better make this one a good one. A landing spot. 5% power loss. Okay.
That's pretty decent. You might be able to salvage a bar from there.
I'd be delighted with par.
Oh. Oh.
Too much, she cried.
Hmm. 16 feet, 2 inches above. Right. Just put this. Oh God, bloody hell! That was a bit nowhere near the line.
You've got me having a more careful look at mine now. And it's 6 inches downhill. Yeah, all right. It's going to be out here. When I hit it, I was happy. It didn't kind of go where I thought it would. It seems it was impossible to
Yeah.
read all the break on that hole.
Yeah, I didn't want to hit any harder, mate.
No, yeah, you don't want to mess with a 3-putt.
Well, so far for such a short length course, it's only 6,200 or 300 yards. It's doing a pretty decent job at protecting itself,
isn't it? And they're big greens, but they're just not flat anywhere.
keeping you honest. $71. Right. Hmm.
So I decided I wanted a nice little clock radio with decent stereo speakers to just put on my bedside table.
Mm-hmm.
Something I could just play music from a USB stick. Just the music of my choice. And do you think you can buy one that lets you play music from a USB stick? No.
No.
Everything wants you to install an app and stream stuff to the speakers.
Correct.
It's impossible. It was literally impossible to find a decent audio device with two decent speakers that just lets me put a stick in and play the songs off the stick. In the end, I had to buy a cassette player.
Wow.
Which looks like it came from 1975. But it works perfectly. It costs $70, and I just plug a stick in, and it just starts playing the stick. And it's just got 3 buttons: stop, skip to the next song, or go back to the song before. That's all it's got, and it's perfect.
Your other option was to maybe check online to see if like Temu or Amazon or something had something.
I really hate shopping off Temu and Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't trust the ads. I don't trust anything on those things. If I never buy anything from them, I'll be happy. But anyway, I'm happy with it. It works good. It sounds okay. I only want low. I just want something playing quietly when I go to bed.
Yep.
Just to go to sleep by.
Well, I hope you don't do what our neighbour does. We're joined on one wall to bungalow next door, and she regularly goes to sleep at night with the television on, which is fine, but unfortunately she doesn't switch it off. So Carol particularly can wake up in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and the bloody TV's still on.
Hear it.
Yeah,
That's
I
annoying.
can't. 'Cause I'm quite deaf.
Well, who knew such a thing could be an advantage,
Exactly.
The same thing kind of happened to me. Our stupid bloody council, in their wisdom, decided to replace the pedestrian crossing lights and signals downstairs with newer, more modern ones. And so now for the blind people, whenever it's don't walk, it goes doot 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 doot, and when it's green, it goes doot 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 doot, and I can hear it. Just,
Oh, dear.
oh my god! But over the past 6 years since they first installed it, it's got quieter and quieter, and now I can't hear it. But it took a long time, and I had to work really hard not to let it ruin my life. Just this doot doot doot. I'm lucky. I'm on the 7th floor. It must be awful down near the ground. Anyway, it's whatever the device is, it's kind of worn out internally and it's quiet now. So yeah, bugger the blind people. They can look after themselves. I just want to sleep. All right, this looks like an absolutely perfect 134 club with no backspin.
It's not bad.
As long as it's got the no backspin. Oh, it's got the backspin. I tried to take it off.
Actually, this would be a wicked course at with soft greens.
Your hard fairway soft greens, or be a nightmare.
Stop! Don't go leeching off. The strength was right.
So, do you mind editing out the part of tonight's game where I said I prefer sleep over the safety of blind people?
It's already done, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
I muted that conversation.
Oh dear me! Have you no shame in that?
You might draw
I'll
the
be out on
attention
Instagram.
You might draw the attention of the Trump administration, Dave. That they might offer you a role in human services or something.
They'll give me a job for sure.
Oh my god. Okay.
I was watching the TV last night, and they cut over to Trump in the office babbling on about his latest move to slap 25% on automobiles coming into the USA.
Yeah.
So he goes on about this, and then some other guy sort of comes in and he sort of says very succinctly what the sort of bill or whatever that he's signed, presidential decree, whatever. And I wake up this morning and our government is so limp. The first headline is from our Chancellor: we're not going to get involved in these trade wars. I mean, our government just comes over as being just totally spineless. It just does not want to upset Trump in the least.
Yeah. Farage is definitely giving that impression from here.
I like the Canadians though. The Canadians are just taking it to the US.
Yeah.
You know what I would have loved to see this week was, Trump sent those high-level officials to Denmark without telling them he was sending them, just sent them. It would have been great if they'd refused them entry and sent them back.
That could still happen, Dave.
But yeah, he's just acting like he owns them. Oh, wow.
Fuck me.
Wow.
I just looked away for a split second and I just heard the howls of anguish.
Oh, that was
How
a
far
terrible
was
shot.
that, Dave?
22 inches.
Did it just catch the lip or something, Dave?
It was just a wild swing.
He just hit it a tad soft and the brake went, it lit out under the hole. It turned hard left on him. Pretty vicious.
That was disappointing. I got stung by whitetail.
D. Well, it's trying to fight back. It's not a disaster, no.
Stay there. Well, that probably helped me, actually.
Well, if the backspin off these greens, they're all back to front. It's almost better being in the rough sometimes. I'm going out the right-hand side, though.
That should be alright.
Just, maybe.
Yes, it
Pushing
did.
my luck.
Too many of slightly right.
Another slick one.
It was the
Okay.
correct shot though, Dave. I don't think the 77 was going to work there.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
Will it? Oh, what a shot.
That's worked.
Beautifully worked out, Andy. What a lovely old baby.
What a shot.
I tell you what, I did get from actually a local shop, which was as cheap as anywhere, and I fired up Dirt Rally a day or two ago to see how that sort of played, and I'd forgotten that I'd basically foobarred my old wired controller. There's an Xbox for PC controller, and I think I'd sort of yanked the cable, or as I got up out of the chair one time, the USB connection just totally, you can see it sort of at a strange angle, and so on and so forth. And the buttons were starting to stick. I mean, this is after a dozen years or more, probably 15 years of intermittent use. So I got myself a same unit, but it's a wireless one, but you can still hook it up via a USB C connection. So I got one of my cables yesterday. I mean, it wasn't very long, but I just wanted to see how it sort of behaved, and boy, it was just sort of silky smooth again.
Nice.
So all I need to do is just sort of configure the sensitivity of it,
Yep.
and I'll be back into racing again, I think.
Well, I'll be curious to hear your tales of how the frame rate is and how it looks compared to previously.
Well, I don't know what it was previously because I didn't do a pre-test, but I've turned all the graphics up, and so far it's not running like a slideshow. But I'm waiting for a longer braided cable, which I'm going to hook into the back of the PC, so there's no danger of me interfering with it at the front of the machine.
Yeah, good plan. One game I am curious to hear your thoughts on when you get a chance is Train Simulator, Andy.
Train Simulator, I have already had a go at it, and although I can turn up um, all the graphics to their absolute maximum, it doesn't seem to make any difference to the frame rates. So yeah, I tried a particular scenario where I was going to get less than 60 with the graphics turned up, and then it made absolutely no difference with the new card. So that tells me it is almost entirely CPU bound.
Yeah, yeah. I think it is to a large degree because there, even with the 3070, which is roughly the same as yours, there are definitely routes where it struggles. Mainly the European routes more than anything.
Yeah,
I don't mean the English ones. I mean German ones.
yeah.
It's a
I think the ones I'm just thinking one coming out of Munich or somewhere like that.
yeah,
Lots of wires
yeah,
over coming out of the station. The ice with the ice train, and that was horrible. It was down to about 20. I mean, it
yeah,
was like a slideshow. It really
yeah.
was.
I know there are settings that you can change that make a big difference, but off the top of my head, I can't remember them because it's just quite a while.
Yeah, some routes are faster than others, but again I haven't really had a chance to muck around too much because I've been doing plumbing, Dave, and
Real world stuff gets in the
yeah,
way.
real good stuff. I mean, the other thing I did yesterday was we got a nice little foldable octagonal table, which now sits in our seating area outside, and it's just much better than the old table that we used to have. Oh my word!
I think this is going to be doable for some people.
Not me, I don't think.
Oh, no, not
Oh,
from
no. Mm. Right. Don't want to go there. How about over the corner of that? Just a bit left of that.
Come and join me, Andy.
No, it's not too bad.
It's not.
Oh, I'm not going to go straight at it. That would be foolish.
Or brave.
Or foolish. Well, the game had lined me up directly at it, so
It thinks you can do it.
yeah, that's unusual. I'm not going to do it. Ooh, fuck. Almost blew it.
That's pretty decent. It is. Oh, it's
Oh, mama. Stop. Stay on.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
no, I've underhit it. I think if I'd have just hit it a little bit right, a couple more yards, it would have been perfect, but I didn't.
Not ideal. Oh, Dave's got a chance to bust a move here.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't think anything's going to happen.
Right. A little bit left to right. Oh. No. This almost looks straight, but it's not. It's not as far out as I think it is.
Mm.
I could really do with this going in. Now, I've got a feeling it goes very slightly left to right, but I'm actually going to go with the pole, I think.
Great read.
Wow, fantastic. It did go very slightly left to right, Andy, and you
Yeah.
did allow for it. Nice. Great bird.
Oh, that was going at some speed, though. That was going to be 8 feet past.
It could have gone from a bird to a bogue.
Close.
Stress-free birdie, Dave. Really like this just to stay somewhat in touch.
Oh.
Lovely.
Well, we've all come away with fours by a different routes.
Indeed.
Oh, what's this?
Wow.
Oh.
It's an interesting little course, this one. Lovely.
Yeah, good shot.
That's just beautiful. What did you hit? Carried 120. Is it the same club?
Oh no!
Ooh.
That's horrible.
Your carry was 128. That's interesting. All right, so let me do some math. 127. Okay, so if I wanted to carry 120, that means I hit a club that goes 37. So that tells me Andy hit the 134 club and Dave hit the 146. I'm going to go with what Andy did, but I'm going to flop it so it gets a bit less backspin.
I've got bad news for you, Dave. I hit the 146.
Oh no, this is going to backspin miles. No. Did you also hit the 146, Dave?
I did hit the 146, but I didn't make any adjustments. Maybe if I'd flopped it or something.
I probably didn't hit it full on. I'll probably just hit a 95% or something like that.
Right. So slightly chopped.
No, I'm just going to not beat myself up and try and get this close.
I know, Dave. It's awful when that happens because you think, well.
Oh no.
Well,
Now it's a 4.
This is just horrible.
Now it's a 4, and I've got to be careful not to make it a 5.
You haven't been on the bloody cocktails again, have you, Dave?
No. Although I might start, Andy. That's not a bad idea.
Fuck.
Yeah, I might have a margarita after the game. Oh my god, I thought that was going in for a second.
If it stops, I'll be delighted. Come on, stop! Stop! Oh, Jesus. I couldn't have hit that any softer, I don't reckon.
It was a bad place to leave it.
I'm just going to hit this straight at it. Assume it's about right. 26, 17. Oh, I didn't hit it.
Nothing worse.
This one's really got me freaking out, seeing how much yours broke, Dave. I've got to hit it up the hill and let it fall down the slope.
Well, in the end, I'm actually delighted for a 4.
Jesus Christ. I think I'm going to hit it there. I'm not even sure that's enough. There. Jesus. Oh, no. No.
Oh, dear.
I couldn't have done worse. Oh. I'm so frightened of the damn putt. To get to me. Danger,
Sorry.
Dave.
Very danger. It'll just be Zed coming home from a book club.
Five.
Show me the way, Dave.
It's a pretty big putt now.
Right. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. All right. Oh dear me, I really don't want to hit this too hard. Stop. Right. Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
I thought I was going to spin out.
It would have been off the green if it had spun out, I think. Wow.
Well, a great par, nonetheless.
Indeed.
Very difficult little pin, this one.
That's a mean par 3, that one.
Yeah, the green was really quite severe. A good amount of slope on it. Right, par 5.
Oh,
Right, where's
Dave, the target has just been wheeled out. He's got you and busted, so...
Feels like I'm always the one helping wheel out the target. I'm never the target. I'd like to be the target.
We can do that. Oh,
Jesus
oh,
Christ, this is risky.
crikey. Oh, he's managed to avoid the shit.
Oh, oh.
Fortunately, I had just a hair of draw on it.
But you were going for the good line in, Andy. It's the best angle.
I haven't hit many fairways tonight, and I've been leaking them off to the left. So I just said, right, I'm going to go for it, and then finally I've hit one dead straight. just as the target was reeled out. We haven't heard that being said at all this since January.
I'm sure your balls are going to lower back down out of your cavity soon. That looked very scary. Well, that's probably the line.
It is the line. No, probably about it. It is the line. But it's still going to drift over to the middle.
You actually do have the best line in, but it's just percentage-wise, I'm not sure it was the safest job.
That was only inches from disaster.
Now, look, he's got a gentle draw into the pin. A mild super hook, whatever you want to call it. Or will we go straight? Just going straight at it with a bit of fade. It's a good shot.
Yep, very nice.
I'll do.
Didn't need any fancy super hooking. All right, so got the shot. Oh, crap.
These are some of the best clouds I've seen on a course before.
Yeah, it's definitely some sort of custom skybox that he's done himself.
It's really, really effective.
Yeah, I'm sure we didn't have clouds moving like this before.
We have had clouds move in the past, but not at this pace.
No. Good job.
So, perfect.
Right. This isn't a bad putt at all, this. A little bit right to left. Okay. Not as much as that. There's a bit of break on this one, obviously.
Maybe more than or less than what I'm thinking, but anyway. 26.
Nice pace.
Beautiful place.
That'll do. Very good.
Hmm. Uh, 163. Hmm.
Interesting.
That went nowhere.
That is so
I think
interesting. Well, that tells me I should work it out and then add a club because you've obviously both made the effort to work it out, and something about this hole is incorrect.
yes.
So that tells me I need to chop the 5 iron instead of hitting the 7 iron because I don't have the 6. So actually, I had no choice. I had to go the extra quad regardless. So that's chopped 5.
Your methodology was correct, and you might be rewarded here. Yes, you have. Well done.
Very good. Very, very good, Dave.
Dave, did you hear when I got land a minute ago?
No?
Okay, good. I left the phone in the lounge room to see if that would work better.
Shot.
Cut.
7.
Oh, it's a Rishi. It's a fucking ripper. He's back. He's back.
Wow. Well, statements are being made.
Well, that was a nice, a nice time to do that.
So, see what happens when you've got a man whose plumbing is in order? Well,
Of course.
No.
Everything's just tonight.
This is what happens when what, Dave?
When you've got a man whose plumbing is in order.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no leaks. There's no leaks in this household, I can assure you.
Everything is flowing freely. Yeah.
Okay, right. Come on, let's just. Well, it's another fairway missed. It's not in a bad spot.
You've opened the green up. Not bad. No.
Ouch.
Well, I haven't seen the shot because the ball's stuck up in the air, but clearly that's in the rough. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, okay. I see why he said ouch. There's trees
Yeah.
that come into play. Alright, whatever.
Fade this into the bank of the fairway and stay on that way. Didn't fade it enough.
Might just. No, it hadn't.
Not a terrible angle in it.
Will those trees interfere? I suspect they will. Anyway.
Oh,
I've cleared them.
You just pretended it wasn't there. Wow.
Well, I hit all the trees I could possibly ever hit in today's round in real life. Yep, shot.
Very nice. Sensing some renewed focus at your end, Andy.
I've got no excuses. If I started getting my driving sorted out, I'd be quite dangerous.
Hmm. Not much. But it's 6 inches downhill. Can't see any
A bit exuberant, Dave.
Good putt.
nice putt and a reward.
Oh,
That's my 4th lip out tonight.
Oh, let's have a look at this puppy. Not 2-2. It's in.
Nice, Andy.
well, there's the official double busted for the night.
Yeah, all right.
What?
And we're only 12 holes in. Jesus.
The card that officially been applied.
Okay, I'm just trying desperately to hit a fairway. I'd be half dangerous if I did. Okay, right. Hallelujah, I've done it. I think.
Yep.
No, it's the fairway.
Yep.
cultured fade on that day, but
It
not
hasn't
enough.
worked.
You can see it trying to work. Oh, okay. First things first. Get the extra. And
I'm hearing your lambs, Dave.
yeah, I knew I was going to get a response from Lenny, so I moved the phone into my bedroom, but not in the gaming room.
Yep, good shot.
Did you
Very
both hit 3 woods?
No, I hit a 5 wood.
Yeah, I knew that after I hit mine, because it was going so much further.
Hmm.
Fine.
Happy with that.
Backspin a little bit.
Oh, it didn't spin backwards though.
If it had, it would have been gorgeous because it would have come down off that slope nicely. Interesting. I'm going to have the same issue. Oh, I'm 91. I might be able to hit a full. Math. It's going to be 105 shot.
Oh, we both got gritty downhill putts, Dave.
Mm.
I'm thinking a full 91, hit past the pin, might suck back down. So I'm going to go for. I'm just waiting for a bit less wind.
Yeah, if that's a 105, it's got a good chance of being dead right.
He's hit the 91. Pretty good.
You hit the 9.
Pretty
Yeah, I
good
did hit the
result.
90.
Wow. Good shot.
Shit, this is pretty bad.
It's a nice pace.
That was really hard to work out because of these shadows. I couldn't see how far I was pulling the bloody club.
Yeah, I suspect it was very close to the correct line if you had a bit more on it.
19.
Not bad.
Yeah, I didn't want to get too excited.
No, you're just going to maintain this lead now.
Man, 2 inches down.
Are those white stakes there on the left of the green?
There are white stakes.
Wow.
They were just off to the left of where I landed.
Of course!
Okay.
I just haven't read a putt all night.
Yeah.
They're all just sliding by.
Okay, no. Oh, these. Oh,
Oh, this seems tight.
it does seem tight. So tight that I'm gonna have a. Oh my word! There's such a. Hmm.
Oh, and lots of white stakes down the left-hand side too.
Oh yes, on the tree line.
Oh, this is just ridiculous.
Well, that was about as accurate as you could possibly get. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Wow. Okay. Wow, indeed.
That is outrageous.
I mean, that's a.
After missing all the fairways all night, you come across this pinpoint one and do that. Picking the right time to do it, by the way.
Yeah. Just
Well,
gone on.
as long as it stops.
So I think it will.
Right. Careful there. And anyway. I'm going to go full Monty fade on this. I've double crossed the damn thing. That had maximum fade.
Another space.
Stop. Stop, 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 stop.
No, no,
Oh,
no.
am I out of bounds? No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
but
don't think I've got a very good second shot.
So what are you going to do from down there?
I don't know. Look for a gap though. That's what I'm going to do.
That's a good shot.
Oh.
Oh my God, this is good. And it would have been even better if you'd just
Yeah.
missed the rough. It would have
It
been,
had hit the rough more
could
than
have been
happy. Yeah, that's for sure.
great shot. Good shot.
No, gives me half a chance of getting the bird, maybe.
All right. The key to this whole thing is going under that arching branch. can't do that. It's all over. We're going to try and do that. Stop.
It will.
Stop.
Oh, will it? Oh,
Don't.
no. Oh, yes.
And I'm only 154 out, and there's no trees. It's all good. Right. Jesus Christ. If I'd been leading by 2 shots, I'd have been very stressed. 5 iron, 27% power loss. Got a headwind. 154 plus 10 is one. That can't make it. Jesus Christ, I've got to hit the 2 hybrid. Is that going to make it? Oh, it's not going to make it. I've got to hit the 1 hybrid. I believe I've got to hit the 1 hybrid. This is a 1 hybrid shot and super faded.
That looks pretty decent.
How
Must be
well
pleased.
worked out was that?
Well done.
Genius, no?
You are a genius.
A Unius that's losing by 8 strokes. So there's something wrong with the plan.
Your genius called Leonardo Acropolis.
More like Uranus than Unius. At least tonight. I'll come back.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Almost blew it.
Under the hole nicely.
Okay, 35.6. Oh. Bloody hell, this is... Alright, I think it's that. It's not bad.
It's a very nice pup.
Yeah. Very good.
Didn't
That's
notice that it was that much.
I just haven't given quarter all night, these greens. It's been severe. But not unfair. Just hard. Nice, Dave.
An important putt.
It was.
In the context, it was very important.
Oh, man. This breaks a lot. No, what was that? I just belted it.
Oh!
I thought that had missed.
Yeah. Well, nicely
Thought you-
sunk, but that was exciting.
Mm. I mean, I've had 3 or 4 missed that I thought were in. That one I thought had missed and went in. important putt as well.
The
Yeah.
march continues.
Um, Well, I finally started hitting the fairways.
Yep, that's a good hit. No. Or is it?
The tree tried to help you,
Hmm.
and it's not a bad angle in.
Yep, that's good.
So the way your Prime Minister is handling Trump or not handling him, how is that going over with the British public, Andy?
Um, well, it's hard to judge because I don't. But looking at the TV channels I see, and reading, media comments and comments in forums, people just think he's weak. Basically, he's all all fur coat and no knickers type of politician.
Well, it sounds like most of them, to be honest.
Stop!
Yeah.
Oh!
But
Yeah.
but Labour are under a real cosh because yesterday they had back in October they had a full financial budget,
Yeah.
and it was once in a lifetime, and blah de blah. 6 months later, they've had to do another fiscal event so they've actually hit people on disability benefits. So that has gone down like a lead balloon, especially in the Labour camp. And the other thing was mantra was this will be a party of growth. So in the October statement, the independent watchdog said growth would be 2% this year, and of course Labour were saying this is what we forecast to have the second largest G7 growing economy. Well, this independent body has now slashed its growth forecast from 2% in October to 1% now, and yet they're still blithering on about but in 2026 onwards, it's, it's ludicrous.
It's hard to listen to, isn't it?
Oh God, it is. Right, I'm going to be careful with this. I'm going to play
Don't
it
let
safe.
politics upset the shop.
That's what I wanted. Middle of the green. I wanted a bit more draw, but the wind just took it a bit.
Just a two-putt, take the par and walk off. Wow, there's a bit of fall off.
So it's a right to left, definitely. I can't afford to be too strong on this, otherwise I go screaming off the green. So 40 feet and no more than 40 feet. 35 feet would be a good sort of. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. 35 feet. I'll have to pitch it at that pace. I think I'm happy with it. I soon know. Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, lovely.
That was really difficult to get close. Nice shot.
It's good.
Should be enough.
I think that was better than it looked. It was really difficult to work out. This one's also really difficult to break.
Good, good, good. Well done.
About time.
Got a birdie. Yes. That was probably the most difficult hole we've had so far, really.
So naturally, that's where I sink one.
Yeah.
It's all right. My goal is just to get to par. That's all I've got. This is a novelty. First time I've had the honour.
Yeah.
Yep, that's all right.
That's a nice line.
It's all over it.
Oh,
Oh.
it's a death blow.
No. Timing's all over the shop.
Doesn't look terrible.
Felt terrible, Dave.
Well, unfortunately, you have to putt it off the green, otherwise Andy will get the line.
You had the right club, which was, I assume, an 8-iron.
Which is what, the 159?
Yeah.
Yep.
Boy,
Is it? Is it?
Of course not.
Oh, no.
We're back to business as usual.
11 up one, hey? Gotta be a little bit.
Well done.
Nice read. And another nice birdie. Nice to have tapping birdies.
I haven't had that many occasions in the last 2 or 3 months, to be honest.
Had a few tonight.
Makes a nice change.
Well, this course will be pretty tough at Tour Pro. Nice fade there, Andy.
Gil. Somebody's gone full at it.
I'm not scared.
That's a good shot. I think you're at the long drive stat, Dave.
Haven't hit many fairways. Oh!
The hand grenade.
Oh, he's on the wrong green. Almost.
He's opened up the hole beautifully.
It's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Impressive work, Dave.
Yes, thanks, Dave.
So I wonder if
Spent a lot
that
of
counts
time
as,
working out that shot.
does that count as a fairway hit? Because that lie was fairway.
Well, that would be a disgrace if it did. It's backspin. Well,
Not as much as I wanted.
no, a bit limp, but okay, so here's my chance. Got to get a birdie. Got to land at 47 yards. A run up.
Great shot.
I just had done it.
Well, there's your problem, Dave. You carried 50 yards.
Yep, that was my bad.
All right. 32-yard flop. Let's do it. 64. 12.
Very nice.
That'll do it.
All right. Let's see whether I can deflate your balloon, Dave. This would be outrageous if this goes in. But it's an even putt, as it were. Got a consistent break. Yeah. 24. Not bad.
It's all right.
Good. He's got it. Ah.
There's even more, maybe.
Yep. Very nice.
Oh, needed that.
Nice bird, Dave.
That gets us out of double busted for the moment.
Does. All comes down to the last hole. What have we got?
Sure does.
Semi-long par 4 against the wind.
Yeah.
I suspect a birdie gets you a double. Dave does a birdie. That'll erase the chance.
Alright, there's part one. Hit the fairway.
Very nice.
Yep. That gives you a chance of maybe getting under par, Dave.
I would love that. I feel like I've had that many lip outs. I think I could easily be level with you, Dave.
Oh, easily. Easily. You've had a shocking run.
That's 3 great tries to finish. Wow.
Yeah, and he's done what he needs to do.
Oh, he's gone brute. He's trying to put the wind up you, Dave.
It's working.
All right. I can't say what I'm doing, but I've never seen a more perfect shot. Oh, yeah.
I think this is one that doesn't matter if you're a little bit short.
No, I'm not sure if you guys, I might have mentioned I broke my toe on my left foot.
You did.
You did
And?
indeed.
I was at my sister's today, and I was helping her do some flywire screens and stuff like that. And at the end, we're about to leave the apartment, and she puts down her 1 litre full bottle of soda water on the table, just as I was walking by, and she hadn't put it quite on the table. And where do you reckon that bottle landed? Right
on your toe. On your toe.
Right on the broken toe. And it just hit it flush. And oh my God, I threw my phone. I was so upset. And
I take it it was a little bit painful.
It was very.
Oh, this is a terrible putt, Muriel.
Yeah, that'll be might be a little bit of left to right on that one, Dave.
Oh, that's not where I want it to be.
Well, I'm actually going to hit it on the bunker. And if I just get a little bit of draw, then I get a little bit of draw.
And
One.
he
Looks
played
good.
on that. It's a great shot.
Yeah, that'll do.
Will do. Oh my God.
That's probably giving. Well, let's see if Dave thinks this, but it's most likely going to be a putt for double busted if he uses this.
Just a nightmare. Absolute nightmare.
It's a little greasy.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. I have no idea how to get this anywhere near it. Dude, that's not enough.
Oh, my word.
Goodbye.
Oh,
Oh, that's all kinds of interesting now.
isn't it? You should get your par there.
Mm.
12-3. So normally it would be that would be 1, that would be 2. So just come in a little bit to there. Oh, it's in.
Lovely.
Oh, never going to miss, Andy. Fantastic. Wow.
So it didn't
What a
matter
clutch putt.
didn't matter what I did with this putt, so that's fine. Takes the pressure off.
And right in the middle as well. At
Yeah.
perfect pace. Great putt.
Oh, God.
I need to use your ball, Dave, as the aiming point. Oh no! I was aiming inside it initially. I should have stuck with it. Well deserved win, Andy.
Indeed.
Oh, I've got to say, I wondered whether that was ever going to happen.
Well, that was I would call that a comprehensive win. And that was missing all the fairways. That's what bothers me.
I mean, I struggled. I think it helped enormously. The fairways I was missing rather, it didn't make a huge deal of difference that I did miss them. Bloody hell.
You're the only one that didn't have a bogey, Andy. And look at that back nine. Talk about making a statement.
That back nine was huge, wasn't it?
Wow.
I'm certainly going to take that all day long.
And look at that. Uncle Dave made a big charge. He did 4 birdies from 10 to 17. That's his usual back nine, and you just did more. That was amazing.